Hello everyone, my name is Kidley, and in this video I'd like to give you my thoughts on changes they could make to the command crate RNG system to make it a little bit better. Now I know the first thing you're going to say is, yeah, just remove it, that'll make it better. But I think something like that is actually a topic for a different video on whether or not I think they should actually remove it, go with something else, go back to the way things were. For this video, I want to focus on what changes could they make to the current system to make it better. And really the big thing is taking away some of the RNG elements and putting in something that would guarantee people the pieces that they need. Because when looking over, the forums and Reddit and YouTube comments, things seem to be sort of just all over the place. You've got people who are like, I've opened 10 crates and I've got almost a set piece or purple or legendary or whatever in almost every one. And then there's other people who are like, I've opened 50 and I've gotten nothing. So there seems to be a big swing in there, and I think something needs to be done to try and bring things a little bit closer together. I've got two ideas that I want to present to you, and then I'd love for you guys to actually give me your feedback on these two ideas. I have a program here that actually allows me to draw on the screen, so I'm going to draw some additional interface elements that I think would actually help in this RNG system. Okay, so here we go. So here is idea number one, and that is, let's say over on this side of the command stash, they actually add a new piece of interface. And with this drawing program, it's a little rough. I am no artist, so bear with me on that. So there's going to be another piece of interface over here. Let's say there is going to be a box up here, my very crappy box, and then there is going to be a bar like this, and then inside the bar, let's say there's going to be 5 tick marks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as the light side is victorious again. All right, let me go ahead and very quickly switch colors here. Switch over to red. So the idea for this addition to the system is basically as follow, and that is, there is going to be this meter or bar on the side, and this top box up here is a guaranteed piece of gear. Main hand, offhand, chest, whatever, for your set or set bonus. So let's say I'm just going to put an M up here for a second for main hand. So the idea is every time you opened up a command crate, this bar is going to start to slowly fill in. And the item that's up here, again, the main hand, if you do not get it in 5 command crates, then you are guaranteed to get it when you open up the 6th one or 10th one or whatever the number is. I think this system would allow people to still get their gear and still have the sort of RNG elements of the command crate system still in place. As you're going through this, you still have the chance to get the main hand, offhand, chest, or whatever. But if you end up opening 5 crates, 10 crates, whatever it is, and you get nothing, once that bar fills up, you are guaranteed a piece. Now, there's another MMO out there that actually has a system that is similar to this in one of their little side areas, and that's where I'm kind of stealing this idea from, except for I'm, changing it for this system. But I think this is something that they could easily put in and just say, again, after you open up X amount of command crates, you are guaranteed whatever piece is in this box. And if for some reason, let's say the main hand is up here, and then you actually get the main hand in a command crate, then this would automatically switch to offhand, chest, legs, whatever. So that is idea one. So let me go ahead and clear out the board here real quick. And I actually need to slide my screen over because the second idea I have will be on the other side. Let me switch back over to that blue color. So here's going to be idea number 2 for making this a little bit better, and that is there's actually going to be a box over on this side, let's say. And for this one, there's actually going to be multiple boxes. We'll say there's a box here, there's a box here, box here. You know, a good solid 4 or 5 boxes, right? And then over here, there is an item. Figure like an item or item description. And I'll actually name those here in just a second as I get done with my boxes. All right, we change colors back to red one more time, and then I'll be able to explain this idea to you. So let's say here we've got main hand, let's say offhand, chest, legs, boots. All right, so the idea for part 2 on this is that every time you would open up a command crate, you would have the option to check a box over on this left side. So let's say chest piece. And for every command crate you open, you're only allowed to check one box. Checking a box will give you an increased percentage to get the item that you want. And it's like a big increase, 50%, 100%, whatever it is. And again, this will allow people to still have sort of the RNG nature of the system. But if you are looking for or need a particular piece, this will increase your odds of getting the piece that you want out of the command crates. But yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's sort of my 2 ideas on how they could improve this command crate RNG system. I personally think that both of these would be really easy to put into the game. I think that the first one is probably a little bit easier for them to put in. And of course, you know, I'm no engineer. I'm not working at BioWare. So of course I have no idea how to code games or whatever. But just based on the information that I do have, like I said, I think the first option would be easier to put in, but the second one would be as well. But those are just sort of 2 general options that I was able to come up with on how to improve this system. So once again, I'd love to sort of hear what you have to say about this. Do you like these ideas? Do you have maybe a better idea of your own? Leave a comment down below this video. But yep, that will go ahead and do it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you all so much for watching. And with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.